you shouldn't be categorized.
Be the best versions of themselves.
Hey loves, it's Chloe and welcome back to a new episode. So college is the time to figure out what you love and what you want to go off in the world to do, which is kind of intimidating. And it can be really hard when you're struggling with your own doubts and insecurities. I know I do. How are you supposed to stand strong in your own self-worth? As an eager college freshman, I'll be the first to tell you that I'm a lot worried about what's to come. So today we're going to follow two college students who have redefined what beauty means to them. Through their eyes, we'll get to see how they've conquered insecurities and now live their best lives. So first we have Vivian, who is a 19-year-old international business major. She used to struggle with conforming to unrealistic beauty standards, which same, but now focuses on letting her personality and humility shine through.
So growing up, the topic of physical traits and beauty standards was always surrounding me. But instead of focusing so much on what I looked on the outside, I was able to shift that energy into focusing on the way I treated people.
We'll also be following Mackenzie, who is a neurobiology and Spanish double major. She's all about embracing her natural beauty and building up confidence in her own independence.
My perception of beauty was based on a lot of the things you see in the media, like you had to be perfect. I just felt like that was something I couldn't attain on my own. It started to make me feel like I didn't fit in, didn't belong. And what I loved about college was that so many of these other girls coming together and inspiring me too. I just felt that expanded my idea of beauty and it really helped me to feel included.
So let's dive into the lives of these amazing role models and see just how far they've come in their self-love journeys.
My mom came to the United States when she was in college from South Korea. Being in a new country was definitely a challenge. Every time I was in school and I was teased because I did not look like the beauty standard that was always set out in front of me. And little comments about my race were thrown around, but I couldn't help but feel like my physical traits were what defined me, and knowing that my mom was able to overcome that was so powerful to me because it showed me that I can basically overcome whatever she overcame.
I am still on the path in my self-love journey. I'm still working on it. I've made so much improvement and progress since high school, feeling like I needed to be perfect. That was something that really hit me hard. I was surrounded by girls who would always come to school with a full face of makeup, with the cutest clothes. I just grew up thinking that that was the image that I had to attain to be beautiful.
Physical beauty's there and that's great, but I feel like what should be the forefront of social media, of any media in general, should be inner beauty. What inner beauty looks like to me is how you treat people, how you motivate the people around you, how you uplift the people around you. An inner beauty trait that I admire the most is when someone is positive. When someone is positive, it makes me be like, wow, that person is so beautiful. I feel like beauty is something that glows within yourself.
Coming to college, I kind of started to break out of my own shell and break out of that perception of beauty that I had thought was universal, and I learned that it's not. What you see on social media is not real life, and that normal people doing normal everyday things don't look like that. And that took me a long time to not let myself be influenced by what I'm seeing in the media. There are so many times where I go to class without makeup and I still feel beautiful, and it's just been a process. Who I am and what I look like and how I feel inside and out can be defined as beauty in whatever way I want it to be.
It is so inspiring to hear how Vivian and Mackenzie have really grown into themselves. And I can really relate to their comments of looking internally for beauty and validation as opposed to externally and superficially, because no one needs that kind of negativity in their lives. Now let's take a peek into how they practice self-care on the daily.
Self-care to me is waking up in the morning early and making my hot lemon water and journaling.
So I definitely just like to start each day on a positive note. I like to wake up a little early and make some time for myself so I can recenter, just so I can start my day from a happy place, from a place where I can be the best version of myself.
I've learned that taking care of myself and how I am mentally and how I feel should be one of my main priorities. Knowing that I'm putting myself first and learning how to love myself All these little self-care acts give me the foundation to love others and to uplift others.
Being a college student, it's really easy to just get lost in your thoughts, get confused in everything that's going on around you. So a couple times a week, I like to just clear my head by watching a movie with my friends, doing puzzles, going for a run. It's something that I need for myself.
So being a part of Pink, I was able to find another community. It was so awesome to see how all these women can come together and use that kind of girl boss force.
So being a campus rep has boosted my confidence a lot. We've seen the growth of so much female empowerment both on campus and all over the world today. We're trying to bring girls together, help them be the best versions of themselves. I've learned no matter what I'm doing, as long as I'm happy, I'm projecting that beauty onto everyone else, and everyone else is projecting theirs onto me.
For girls who've been in my position where it's super hard to overcome something as serious and as strong as racism, my advice to you, show them through the way that you treat people that you shouldn't be categorized.
Some advice I have for other college girls who may be struggling with the idea of beauty is just to surround yourself by people who make you feel included, who make you feel welcome.
Vivian and Mackenzie are both such incredible examples of how strong, dynamic, and beautiful women are inside and out. So thank you, ladies, for sharing your stories and your vulnerabilities with all of us. And thanks to all of you for tuning in and following this series of our amazing ladies hustling in college. Get it, girls. How do you define beauty, and how has your self-love journey changed over the years? Comment below and be sure to check out Pink's YouTube channel to learn more. Bye, guys!